Doors floor 2 trailer. That was us, chat. That was us. That was us. Whoa, what is that in his inventory? Minecarts? Minecraft? Oh! Okay, chat. Well, we're dissecting this. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we're dissecting this frame by frame. All right, hold on. Wait. Okay, chat. All right. Frame by frame. Let's go. Frame by frame. Let's see what we got. Actually, first, let's do a quick pass through. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, it wasn't April 6th or 7th. We're good. All right. I'm glad there wasn't a release date on this one yet. I'm excited. All right. So, okay, first off, in his inventory, we have a flashlight and we have some sort of battery thing that says batteries, right? Actually, I don't know if that says batteries. Does that say batteries? B-A-T. I don't think that's it. Does that say batteries? I don't know. We got some wires in the drawer. There's the minecart. He's got a flashlight that's on his person so he can hold two things at once. So he's holding vitamins and flashlights all at once. It's a lighter. I don't know. Okay. Wait. Is there anything in there? In the locker? No. So if he hits the switch, which kills Redibles. It's matches, is it? Okay, hold on. We're gonna download this video and we're gonna actually legit go frame by frame. Let me load it up in my editing program real quick. Let me download it. All right, download. All right, here we go. We are dissecting this frame by frame, chat. We are dissecting this frame by frame. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to new project. We're gonna go doors, floor to sneak peek. And there we go. Okay. Let me load this in and we will dissect it frame by frame. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here, huh? All right. So we can literally go frame by frame. Here we go. Is L Splash in the chat? Frame by frame. Dun dun dun. Okay. Doors, floor to the mine, sneak peek. Okay. Keep going forward. Everything shown is subject to change. Let me brighten it up. Let me brighten it up as well real quick. Let me do a little brightness and contrast, and we will just brighten it up a little bit. And then I'll raise the contrast a little bit. Actually, we'll do it like this. Okay. So actually, wait, real quick. I want to see what that is in his inventory real quick. So we got... What is that? Batteries? What is that? Hold on. Let me do this. Maybe we can look at it like this. Does this work? Okay, never mind. That don't work. Let me close my music. Hold on. Let me open it up. Can we get a better look at what that is? Hold on. We're gonna zoom in on that. We're gonna zoom in on that real quick. Give me a second. Let me snip that. Chat, I know exactly what to do. All right, there we go. Okay, grab that. Let me go into Photoshop real quick. It's a walkie-talkie. I don't think that's a walkie-talkie. Let me go new. And we're going to create. All right, here it is right there. What in the world does that say? What in the world is that batteries? Oh, that is batteries. It is batteries. Yeah, it's batteries. It's batteries. It's batteries. It's batteries. You know how I know it's batteries? Look. Look. Yeah, it's batteries. Look at this. I'll show you. Let me get the packaging here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look. Dude, that's it. Look at that. That's it. We got the brown tip for the battery. We got the black body with the Duracell logo. We got the little thing up here, and it's ripped, right? And then the package is open. It's ripped. And then this says BATTERIES, batteries. Yep. Confirmed. All right. Let's keep going. Jump scare. Okay, wait. What was this at the beginning? Hold on. So at the beginning, we got a light on the right, light. Cabinet. You can go into. So we got a new kind of drawer here. He opens it up. There's nothing in it, just some cut wires. We have a chest on the floor, chat. A toolbox. We have a toolbox on the floor. I assume you can open that. That looks like something you can open. Yep. That's got to be an openable toolbox. And then he looks to the right, and we have readables right there. Okay. Go forward. Oh, chest, huh? He turns the flashlight off. He's got a wearable flashlight on him that he turns on. And then he also pulls out some vitamins. Because you can now have a flashlight and vitamins at once. Pushes the minecart. It goes to the left. Because this is pushed to the left. So it goes, it goes to the left. Yep, here it goes. Going down. There's something right there. Look. Chat. There's something right there. Look. Right in the locker. Right there, dude. What is that? Right there. There it is. Enhance. Yo, what's up, Sketch? You know what I bet this is? I bet this is I bet it's an entity that if you go into that locker, you die. So it's probably like camping in the locker, and if you go into it, you die. That's probably what it is. Yeah, kind of like the one from Pressure. Yeah, that game. Yeah, that's my guess. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. It's not my mother, chat. All right, that's not my mother. My mom does not hide in lockers in mines. Oh, there's a sewer. There's a sewer grate. Look, a sewer grate right there. You see that? Sewer grate. So maybe floor. Oh my God. You know how I joked and said that floor 3 might be the sewers? It may actually be the sewers. That would actually be crazy. All right, so there's that right there. Sewer grate. We're going forward. Goes into the void. There's a blue light right there. Wait, what is that? You see that? See the blue light? Look. Blue light. Yo, wait, that's interesting because I would think that maybe the blue light was indicating that the minecart spawned back in after being pushed into the void. But look at the way the light is moving here. So it's projecting this way. And then instead of fading out altogether like it would if like the cart spawned in, it's actually turning. The light is turning. Look, it's turning this way. See, look, it's turning. It's still in this room over here. Turning, gone. So whatever it is in this room that they came out of. Interesting. Depth? I don't know. He's opening the cabinets. Nothing in the cabinets, the lockers. Oh, look at that. You can see the eyeballs. Ooh, that's good. Look at that. Wait, look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Look. If I go into Photoshop, it has a red aura coming off of it too. It's got a red aura coming off of it. Yeah, what the heck? Dude, that's creepy. Okay, what are we naming this one? What are we naming this one? We're not naming it Creek's Mother. Let's name it Red Man. Chat, we're not naming him Red Man. Hidden Man. Hidden. I like that. Hidden. Hidden's a good one because we got Hyde and then we also got his twin brother Hidden. Great. Hidden. We're calling him Hidden. Fantastic. All right. That's what we're calling him. All right. Let's go back to here. All right. So we got Hidden in the locker right there. And then there's nothing in the room that they came out of. Nothing in there. They're going to the right. The track is switching. Okay, they're pushing the cart. You know what's interesting? There's an E prompt on it. Is the E prompt to push it, or do you push it by just touching it? Because if you push it by touching it, maybe the E prompt is to ride in it. Maybe you can ride in it. Or maybe, I don't know, because it looks like he's just touching it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we got some new drawers over here. And then it hits Redibles. He dies, falls to the ground. I can already tell I'm going to be playing this, and one of y'all is going to push that into me, and I'm going to get really mad. I can already tell, man. I can already tell. And then we go forward. Explosion. Okay, so there's some sort of new explosion entity right here. It's coming out of the right bottom quadrant here. There's some sort of new explosion entity. We're gonna call this fire. And if we look closely, we can see that the explosion entity is even making a face. Look, it's actually making a face. Look. It's actually got a face. So like, look here, let me draw this out for you guys. It's actually got a face right here. So we got eyeball, and then a mouth. See that? And then it says, I think Creecraft will enjoy dissecting this frame by frame. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. You're right, I did. Let's watch him get hit again. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh my god. Okay, that's so good. That's so good. I love that. That's great. That's great. And then you can still see him in the thing right here. He's still in there. The monster is still in there. So he doesn't go away. He's permanently in that. He's permanently in there. You see him in there? Making sure I haven't missed anything. Everything is subject to change. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. There's a face on the right when it's going to hit readables. Is there? There's a face on the right. I don't see... Because that's his flashlight beam. And then, bam. Let me brighten it up. Let me brighten it up. Let me brighten it up. I don't see any face on the right. Yeah, there's no face on the right there. Dude, that monster in the closet. Oh my God. Are you blind? Go back? Wait, what? Where? What are you talking about? That right there? Oh, that's a light, chat. That's a light. That is a light. That right there is a light. And you can tell because you can see the light coming from that's a light. It's projecting the light right there, see? Yeah, that's a light right there. There's an achievement you missed. The other right. What do you mean the other right? There's not anything right there. There was an achievement that you missed. Where? Yeah, see, you can see the full light right there. You can see the full light right there. Yeah, no. I don't. Yeah, I don't see any face there. There's an entity behind readables after he gets hit. After he gets hit, there's a face. Bro, no, there's not. What are you talking about? That right there is literally the light. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's just the light. That's just the light. That's the light all there. That's all that is right there. If I missed anything, though, definitely let me know.